shock you. Cinderman. Suns fan here with Cinderin. Upper bracket match, the first of today.
If this game is any indication based on the draft, there's going to be some big-ass team fights coming out. You've got RP, you've got Ravage on one team. The other side has Supernova, Ghost Ship, and Axe Call. So, like the panel was talking about, look for the circles, you know, and look for First Blood.
Yeah,
probably.
it's already happening. Mira looks to be dead. First Blood goes the way of Liquid already. That was very fast, but at least we caught it on camera this time.
Yes.
As Miposhka is going to get skewered a bit. Nisha with some body blocks of his own.
Okay.
Looks like they might be able to pick this one up as well, as he only has Fire Spirits, which is of course on cooldown. Another dead shot to come. And one Stormbolt into the right clicks. It's enough for Liquid to already be off to a 2-0 start. Now these two teams obviously played each other quite a bit this year, Cinder, since they've all been to basically every LAN. Kind of doesn't matter what the meta is, what people are picking generally. Like, this is a hero that he will pick because he feels comfortable with it. And there's a reason for that, because he absolutely destroys.
I think, you know, a lot of the time when people bring up, oh, hang on, Insania.
Well, he's in a bit of trouble. Battle Hunger applied right now. Looks like he'll tick out eventually, as there's an Inkswell now. On to Mickey. But Mira will likely die shortly after eats a tree. It's not going to be enough, as now just the position 1 and 3 are there to clean things up. Look at that dopamine rush. Zai at level 5. Well, Nisha, mid lane, is going to get X as Miposhka makes his way over as well. Do they have enough? But looks like they're going to get off that skewer with a shockwave to follow, but they're just going to right-click him into the ground. So nice pick off there from the likes of Spirit.
In the meantime, it does cost them a Toro, though. And then you get that Arcane Blink.
That's right.
Works wonderfully in your game.
You're being sarcastic. I've seen him do this, though.
I genuinely think it can be good.
It's very good.
It can be good, but it's very expensive. It's a luxury build later on. Okay, they're going to try Zai this time.
Well, they have several heroes here, most of the team, in fact. And Zai is going to get some support coming, but it's going to be too late as the egg is dropped as well. Now the cancellation of the TP. Miposha technically gets credit for that kill, and now Spirit looking to take out the tier 1 tower as well.
Well, that's the perfect example of what I was talking about, right? It's a 4-man rotation.
Okay, showing that blink. Culling Blade likely to follow. Nope. Or did he actually get it?
He did.
Okay, good.
Yep.
I wonder why we're having a podcast right now.
All right. Dead in the water. We're done. It's called what it's called. It's a great name for the spell. All right. We have a call and a dunk.
Beautifully done. So another dunk from the side of Collapse and Team Spirit.
All right.
Oh, we're going to see the Harpoon being put to good use here from Nisha. Inkswell's coming for him, though. The Yule's dodging a bit here. This Collapse is finally going to get off that call, but he doesn't really have that much of backup here. It's just the Phoenix. It's Insania, okay. They're going to be able to blink away. Another Harpoon coming into a skewer, back into the fray, and Egg is placed, but Collapse, he actually gets a call. He's going to be able to get the dunk off. He does! They actually canceled the RP, thinking they wouldn't need it. And now Insania might die as a result, but no, here comes the big bad Sven, and finally they take out Axe. But it's going to cost them 3 overall from the side of Liquid. Deadshot connects onto Miposhka. Looks like they'll at least get a second, but my goodness, I feel like that Culling Blade should not have happened. Dark Willow there.
This does mean, like you said, that there's going to be a natural rotation here for Spirit to finish the Tormentor. So I'm actually a little bit surprised that they're not opting to kill it off right now. Maybe they think the CK shard isn't worth.
Oh, nice time away from Laurel. Box is going to have to use his ult to stay alive a little bit longer, but he's stuck in this corner. There's Collapse with the call, and eventually the dunk to come. That is dunk number 5. As Collapse just continue to roll, will be the boots.
Oh, they found Zai as well with the Euros. Brambles.
He's going to connect. He's going to have to make his way through this maze. He has a very fat body, but looks like he'll be able to find his way out into the arms of Yatoro. And Collapse comes in as well. Another chop to his name.
And with the BKB on Magnus, maybe that's it. How long can you wait here is the question, right? You've already waited quite a long time. And the one smoke move you made, hang on, there we go.
God's trying to use everything on to Collapse, but the blade destroy him! Thinking it gets deleted, and now DJ puts himself on the cliff, pulling an Arteezy. Oh dear, he's completely surrounded now, and it just feels like it's inevitable. He will fall in the end, 2 for nothing, as Spirit is rolling over Liquid, and that's going to be another chop to Collapse. And just like that, Team Spirit take even more firm control of this game.
Mickey just went for it and didn't pop his BKB and just got obliterated. He just ran in, started the fight onto the Axe. They call him and kill him with Blade Mail. All right.
Very simple, and now they go for Roche number 1.
So look at this replay here. So he's going to go in and pop all his stuff and just
Oh,
Okay, he gets called with Blade Mail, doesn't have the BKB running, gets comboed by Kunkka, and the fight is already lost here. If your Sven dies first, and you don't get off Ravage at all, and the RP is late, and you clip yourself,
I mean, the clipping, like...
I think there were multiple things this fight that could have gone better. It's quite uncharacteristic, if I'm being honest. Liquid are making some pretty significant individual mistakes. I'd have to get an additional utility item like a Glimmer Cape or whatever. He's doing a lot of work with just what he has, so...
Yep. Foxy. Phantasm into death.
Oh,
There we go. Okay, Soulbind is there as well, it looks like, but Nisha's going to be able to BKB skewer away. Collapse comes in for another kill onto Zai. Not even much needed, really.
It's just too easy, you know? Like, when's the last time Liquid actually got a kill in this game? I feel like it's been...
We haven't even seen a dead in the water yet.
That's true.
That skill is dead in the water. Mickey comes in with the Godfrey. He's going to be able to take out one, but that's just the Aegis. Can he take out Collapse in tow as well as the egg is continuing to go out? Will get the stun off, and he is reborn. Mickey, not so much, though. And it looks like Liquid are starting to crumble now.
Nice dispel.
Now, the RP actually puts him onto the high ground, and there's the buyback from Muertes. He's going to be able to pop that ult as well, so he'll do significant damage, but tidal wave is there from Laurel. Not going to do too much of an effect here. They've already lost 3 on the side of Liquid as Yotaro limping away. And Laurel with the XTP.
Oh,
like he'll be safe. Looked like a potential good turnaround from Liquid.
Obviously the matchup there, hero to hero, but look at all the synergies he has in his team. He can get Bedlam from his Io.
Oh, dead in the water onto Axe! Into what though? Mickey gets off a stun as well. He's still anchored. He's ignoring the anchor, and finally Nisha comes in, gets off a skewer with the BKB as well. Collapse, completely surrounded. Will they kill him? Finally, they get a kill for Liquid. Yotaro now trying to run away. His BKB still active. He's about to run out though, taking heavy damage. Will fall now. Zai, which feels like the first Ravage of the game. Now Laurel's gonna be completely surrounded. But Poach's got a high ground as well, but he doesn't have his egg quite yet. Torrent Storm dealing significant amount of CC, but it feels inevitable that they will be able to get this Kunkka kill. So Liquid are going to end up finding 3, trying to dive to the Ogre, but not going to happen. Insani gets the kill. Liquid with a 3-0 fight. Are they alive? It all started with dead in the water, by the way.
Roche is up in 2 to 5 minutes. Wonder if Spirit, they're kind of looking at high ground here, which is okay.
There's the call. Yotaro comes in again. Do they have enough? He's going to get off his Ravage, but he dies shortly after. Does have buyback, though. Maybe a bit of a mistake. He's going to use that buyback right now as Mickey coming in. He's going to be able to delete Mirror to start this fight. His Collapse is being chased now. The egg doing a massive amount of damage with that Sunray applied as well. Beautiful shot from Prochka. But a nice RP is coming in very soon as Nisha doing a decent amount of damage, but now, can they do enough? Skewer back with the anchor applied to him. Another call comes in, though, as Yotaro and everybody is super low. Collapse somehow lives. Meteor Hammer, of all things, causes the death of Yotaro. And Laurel TPing out on the other side of the tree line. He will be okay, so it's a 3 for 2. Ready to go. Will they find each other, though, as Roche, we can see, will be up in third and second.
Here.
Shield room, he's going to get the initiation off onto the Sven with the Sunray coming in from the egg as well. As Nisha looking for the RP potential, he's going to be able to skewer a couple away. Stormbolt to fall, there's the right click to command, but Mickey is extremely low. He will fall. The anchor comes out along with the Ravage as well, but that's a dead Nisha. Already 2 cores dead for Liquid. And this is looking very, very bad for them as Zai, stuck between a bunch of brambles, will eventually be brought down as well. 3 for nothing. Make it 4 as that chop potentially brings this game to an end as Insani onto the high ground in his base. Will be the lone survivor for Liquid, but now they're on the doorstep is Spirit.
Can't appreciate that voice line usage. Shout out to Pyrian Flax. Very nice. Well, he did survive.
Yep, true.
He was the one hero alive that still had a voice to yell help, but there was nobody to help him, so, you know.
Well, knocking on the door is Yotaro and Team Spirit. How much will they get?
At the very least 1 lane. Just half a minute on Sven, Mag, and a minute on Tide.
I mean, Sven will have ult when he's back. That is something, but
it just feels like
no Ravage, no RP.
Yeah, how do you fight without Tide and RP, right? You have these 2 big ultis, so when they're not available.
You do have dead in the water, though.
But an Aegis on it too, so you got to deal with it twice. The work's definitely cut out for Liquid. And the problem is here, even if you do kill him, right, you're only taking fights during BKB, but what happens when the fights get long, right? Can you actually even stick on targets? There's so many problems. You have to deal with the Torrent Storm, the constant tidal waves for your melee course, navigating brambles. Well, they find Mira, so that's something.
Honestly, for people that have been watching a lot of Dark Willow, that was kind of cathartic to watch her die in that manner. Just being kited horribly. But it is a very valuable pick. We've seen it as core a lot of the time, but the fact that it can be flexed between...
Okay, Mickey is in.
Okay. Yes, Nisha on the sideline uses the harpoon as well. RP coming out.
He's not
only on
close to
one,
dead
though.
yet.
Kunkka is super healthy. Yataro's still ready to go on the outskirts of this calling, though. Kunkka getting a bit low. He's going to have that cheese to be able to stay alive. There's a soulbind onto 2. This is going to turn into anything, though. Big Ravage coming onto 3. They will find Laurel in the end, so Liquid off to a pretty good start. But can Spirit try to capitalize? The Dark Will is still dead from earlier, so just like that, it's a 3v5, but still Aegis intact for Spirit. There's the call, re-aggression from Collapse. Yatoro coming in with that silver edge. Gonna get skewered to the other side, though. Can he Arnold tog away? No, he's gonna be veered to the other side, and that is the Aegis down. They will get Zai. And Sania looks like he'll be able to TP out, so it cost them the Aegis. I mean, this was buffed like 10 different times, just very small increments.
Yeah.
Now I think it's actually crazy.
Oh, Nisha.
At the call from Collapse. Will he be able to get this kill? The Soulbind is there, though. Shield Rune activated right now onto Laurel, so he's super tanky. Torrent Storm is there.
Oh, he got the
Storm right off the bat! Oh, that's not where you want to be, Nisha. He is dead. No buyback.
He's just
very unlucky.
Him on the fast BKB and then ends up dying into a collapse.
To the base now. Insania is their target. He's going to get tidal wave back into the fray. And he will likely fall shortly after. 2 for nothing. And now Yatoro looking for another set of barracks. There's the fortification from Liquid, though. 30k lead for Spirit.
This hard to imagine how this doesn't turn into mega creep. She needs to do some sort of crazy stalling tactics, but you don't have the heroes for it.
A dead shot to start things out. Try to delay as much as possible. Calling down as well as Mickey looking for an opening, but it's going to be the range racks in a minute. If they get the melee, that is going to be megas. Still 10 seconds without the Magnus. Zai going to get initiated on. He can't even use Dead in the Water. He's just dead in the water himself. 70 seconds of no tide, and that is now mega creeps for Spirit. And they're going to be able to get out without losing a single member of their team. Let's see how disciplined they want to be. Because they don't know that Zai doesn't have buyback, I believe.
Right.
He's 700 gold off, so it's not time related.
Collapse is going to blink call the wave.
Yeah, very important to do that with the Agnes Scepter because it applies Battle Hunger to everybody. Is Mickey trying to keep him at bay. There's a skewer in from Nisha onto the Kunkka. Laurel in a bit of trouble. Nice egg with the Sunner, going to keep him quite healthy. But look at the damage being applied from Team Spirit. They're just destroying Liquid and boxing on the outskirts. GG's called, and Team Spirit completely dominate game number 1.
Yeah, that was just world class. I don't really know what else to say. Made Liquid look... I mean, they made Liquid look weak, but I also think there's some clear adjustments that Liquid can make going into the next game in terms of draft.
Welcome back to game number 2. According to Silent, the coach of Spirit, they suck ass. Do you agree, Cindric?
He said they're mid. That's something else.
Okay,
There's a little bit of a difference.
Might have first blood here, potentially, as Mickey is already getting gone on.
He is.
A ton of damage via Collapse. He's getting blocked a bit, though, as Mickey will end up dropping just barely to the right click of Mira on that Shadow Demon. Collapse. He's going to end up getting traded out, so it's a 1-for-1 to start as Insania's continuing the pressure onto Mira, but they're going to walk away.
You're at the mercy of vision and some, potential counterplays.
Yeah, Boxy gonna dodge the roll, unbeknownst to him. Nisha gets off that Rolling Thunder. Now Collapse stuck inside the calling right now. Looks like that's gonna be a freebie for Liquid. A nice turnaround as another strike gonna be applied to the Phoenix. Miposhka dives away, very low HP, takes a full swashbuckle with the shield crash to follow here.
Oh, nice dead shot.
Laurel, able to get the initiation off onto Nisha, but the heal's coming out from Insania. Will it actually be enough? They're gonna take out the Pugna first. What about that Butler? Now the chase is on. Already a 2-for-1 right now is Yatoro. Ready to go. Mickey running out of mana, though. As you can see, the ult from that Shadow Demon applied to Zai. He just can't do anything. A nice place calling, though. It's not going to be enough to save out Mr. Zai. Triple kill for Laurel. As Mickey looking to potentially go for some more, but looks like they'll back away. So it ends up being a 3-for-1.
Yeah, it's going to cost Liquid their mid tower, too, because pretty much a dead even game right now. And they might find another one. Miposhka.
Yep, not going to bother ulting there.
Yeah, would have died anyway.
Okay,
With
level
no protection.
12. 300 away from the Deso. for himself. We have a Midas, of course, on Zai. I think it's the only... Oh, I spoke too soon. Laurel has a Midas himself as well. Laurel taking a lot of damage from Nisha, who now has that Diffusal Blaze completely automatic, going to get charged on by Zai. A big kill for Liquid, as Insania ticking away ever so slowly to that Magnetize. We can see Mira gets dropped by Nisha as well.
That item is not very popular.
That's true.
Very interesting choice to see coming out from him.
Yatoro, early Blade Mail. Nisha's going to pop that Rolling Thunder. Insania trying to make his way over as well against another blast. They have the vision now with that charge coming through, and that is a dead Spectre. Big kill for Liquid as they're just training him left and right, it feels like.
See Yatoro again.
Yep, Swash to start things out. He's going to use his ult to dodge out the first Rolling Thunder proc. Nicely done, but will they still find the damage? Deadshot. A little bit awkward, though. Disruption now from Mira is going to be enough to actually save his life. It looks like it is. So a bit of a miscue there from Liquid side as Insania might pay the price. Laurel continuing on. He has the Magnetize applied to Insania, trying to TP out, but it's a little bit ambitious at this stage. Liquid with a 6K lead. We haven't seen a Roche attempt quite yet.
Charge from Zai.
Gen from Zai.
No silver, though.
Collapse going to pop the pipe. Another strike's going to be there. Mira is now in the area with the disruption available. To use it yet. They're trying to get rid of these little bugs, and there's the Ravage from Collapse because they turn this around. Ult in from the Spectre as well. Woo. Disruption. Oh, actually they had some decent heals from this egg as well. Still nobody has died somehow. Laurel comes in, he's taking the brunt of the damage. There's a disruption, but now he's on enemy lines. Looks like that's going to be the sacrifice for Team Spirit. So Collapse ends up living throughout the day here. And he's going to jump right back in, uses that anchor. That's the dead in the water onto the Pangolier. They're going to lose their Shadow Demon, though. And Yataro's going to have to back away because they just don't have the damage right now. And Mikke will be whipped into submission, but will just Shikuchi away. So 2 dead for Spirit, 0 for Liquid. And that was the anchor being shown for the first time from Spirit's side.
And the panel talked about this, right? Spirit might run into damage problems in the mid game, and that's exactly what we're seeing here. Laurel, without that BKB, he just gets shut down. And there's 2 BKBs on the side of Liquid with massive impact there, the Spirit Breaker as well as the Weaver.
Yeah.
But the fight's not over.
He's healing up quite a bit. Eventually will fall. Meteor Hammer actually connects onto 2. Mikke with a beautiful time lapse. He's going to get most of his HP back. As a result, as Yatoro just get right-clicked down by Mikke on that Weaver. And Spirit loses a very valuable member. I don't think they can go any further. Collapse with no ult, of course, using the previous fight. And Zai, well, that's a Spirit Breaker, so he's fine.
Yeah.
He's literal opposite as an ancient apparition. He's going to get anchored, though. And it's gone. Okay, can try to contest this eventual second Roche. But for now, that kill onto Mikke was just a little blip on the radar of Liquid, because they are in firm control of this game right now. See Mira being spotted out. Will be taken out. Maposhka will be the first to go. Okay.
That was a gem, by the way.
2 supports dead for Spirit.
Once again, if they feel like this will ever get out of hand, right? Like, how long do they need to give Spirit?
Right? Demonic Purge onto Zai. Do they have the damage, though? He's at half HP with that BKB already activated. Going in really deep. They pop the egg with the Sun Ray as well. The Ravage is being expended as well. He's getting healed now from Insania. This cow will live on. Vegans around the world rejoice. He lives. And now they're going to try to turn this around onto Yatoro, but Mikke, he's taking the brunt of the damage. That's already the Aegis down. Zai getting 1 more charge off. Eventually he will fall, though. So beef enjoyers enjoy, but Yatoro will drop as well. So there is a trade, and it's very heavy. 3 dead for the eventual kill onto the cow. So
Spirit Breaker's always such a wild card, but yeah, in this game, in this game, at the very least, there are solutions that we'll see.
Oh my God, Collapse! Oh, he turns into stone, though. Nicely done. He's actually going to live as a result, but it's going to cost Laurel his life. Oh boy, that is not worth trading a position 2 for a 3 and a 5 now. Spirit down a 3v5, and they're going to lose more than just that range Rax.
Did Mikke double crit there or something?
Couldn't tell you.
Tide almost instantly died. That was ridiculous, and that's okay. Well, we have all our theory crafting going about how late can this game go. Well, if you lose 2 heroes like that without buyback, you're going to get mega'd now. I don't think Spirit have any hopes of defending this without... Oh, actually, Earth Spirit buyback did come up, so maybe you could go for some sort of a hold with 4 heroes here, but this is going to be really, really difficult to pull off.
Sure is. The Ravage to start. There's a buyback as well. The egg with the Sun Ray. In addition, Zai. They actually deleted Mikke. Somehow locked him down 100 seconds without their Weaver now. Can Liquid get away without any other casualties, though? Boxy He's going to get anchored. Gonna have to fight his way out of this one. Looks like Zai wants to continue on. Gets off the charges. Lars will pop his BKB. BKB's galore, in fact. There's a Rolling Thunder from Nisha with the roll-up. Being used to lock several heroes down from Spirit, but they do lose their support in the end. And a nice roll onto the high ground. Finds Insania. Eon Disc will just delay the inevitable. So 3 kills in favor of Spirit. They defend.
Love the placement from Zai here. He's literally just a smoke breaker, waiting for any sort of opportunity as well to maybe pounce. He will go here.
Yeah, there's the charge to start things out for Zai. Looking for another strike, but the disruption is there. He's going to get cleansed now. He's already at half HP. He's going to pop his refresher, try to get away. The Rolling Thunder's now in with Nisha. Not able to do too much damage, focusing all their efforts on the Laurel, who's kind of on the sideline. He's going to turn himself into stone to stay alive. They lose the Shadow Demon, though. Now the roll away from Laurel. Being pursued by Mickey, who still has double damage. Collapse! Almost gets insta-give, and now the charge is there to try to finish him off, and he does so successfully. Will buy back 2 members of Spirit with still with their ultimate, so Ravage is still available. Looks like they're going to be able to sacrifice Insania here. Yotaro's kind of all alone. Insania now, BKB'd, okay? Will he die? The nullifier's there to finish him up, but Yotaro, is it worth it? Is it worth it? You're getting surrounded yourself. The dead shot, he's stuck inside the trees, and he is dead. 100 seconds of no Spectre. The Ravage finally comes out. So 2 members of Liquid do die, but they're Ancient exposed from the Spirit side.
He was zoning 3 heroes for like 10 seconds.
And Mickey looking at the rest of the buildings here to ensure victory in this game number 2 for Team Liquid. 2 buybacks now from Liquid's side. Mega creeps in their favor, and now it's a 5 versus 3 without the carry from the side of Spirit. The Ancient being exposed. All they have to do is right-click that with that Desolator until his GGs are called. This series is going to game 3, which I'm glad to see because it deserves it.
Yeah, really nice bounce back from Liquid after that first game.
The heroes to come together.
Oh,
Okay.
Matsu, you're a Night Stalker specialist.
I do love the hero, but I don't see the angle here.
but this is just not. This isn't even in my top 10 heroes I think of when I hear Nisha.
Yotaro might actually die here.
Yes.
He slims back and down he goes. First blood for Liquid.
Especially given the matchups that it has. Get caught by Nightstalker Silence, probably dead. Get comboed by Tiny. We've already seen that a couple times, so gotta be very, very careful if you're Nisha here.
Boschka, oh, nice tricks of the trade to dodge out the Inkswell. Nisha will get a kill as a result. Collapse going onto the Spectre. Mickey's in a lot of trouble. Down he goes.
Spirit immediately identify that this hero positioning from Liquid is punishable, and they jump on that spec.
Yep,
Mid lane Nisha, good smoke screen.
They have the
he's
damage
in
here.
serious trouble here if he gets out.
Blink strike onto the creep wave. We're going to see a primal split from Zai, who's showing up. Maposhka's going to die. And if they can take out Laurel, this would be a very needed kill for Liquid. It looks like they'll do just that. The Avalanche is going to provide a little bit of space, but nobody has come to his aid. So down goes the Tiny. Good use of I believe that's the first primal split of the game from Zai.
Now, that looked like Spirit were actually going to cause some trouble for Nisha with a sentry into Silence, but he jumped away in time. Now, Boxy.
Crippling Fear, just so
He's gonna live for now.
Boxy.
And now he's going to die.
Yes, he will.
No, it was technically correct. He did live for now. It's just a very short amount of time.
Now is a very short duration of time for you.
I mean, now, yeah.
And everyone. Limps back into the kinetic field. Mickey gonna get some right click. Stop trying to TP out. Nisha's here as well, but too much damage onto Collapse.
Really tell that both teams kind of have identified that in this game, that style is what's going to be.
And Zai's gonna get caught out by the Avalanche. Inkswell to follow. It's just a perma-stun with the toss. Just incredible.
Mickey is probably in trouble too here, maybe.
Silenced. Lara can pursue. Does not have the Avalanche quite yet.
He's dead.
Karo's there with the Shikuchi, and down goes another core for Liquid. And all they lose on the Spirit side is the support, at least for now. Tricks the trade. Nisha, a blink strike away as Laurel getting relatively low, so Nisha can try to finish this off. Insania getting some right clicks before it's inevitable end, and they're able to take out Laurel in the end, which is much needed for them as well as Yotaro. Time lapses to get some HP back, looking for Insania. A couple more right clicks are enough. Puts down his ult, but it's not going to do that much. Screen a little bit too late as well. Attempted TP from Yotaro. The damage, not there. Yotaro lives. Yotaro has his Dragon Lance, going to be going for the Deso, so Laurel, he's going to be spotted. Static Storm inside that kinetic field. Mickey's here as well. Do they have the damage to take out Laurel? He's going to get glimpsed back into Zai's arms, but that Thunderclap is going to get tossed away, though. Already lost their Grimstroke to start. The Primal Split is there from Zai. They take out Laurel. So 2 big kills for Liquid. They're going to lose their Dark Lulu in the process. Is Yatoro coming with the Shikuchi as well? Swarm onto several heroes. This is going to be a lot of damage if they don't take this off. As Collapse getting pursued now by Mickey, going to get glimpsed back and will die on the cliff. As Insania gets right-clicked down into Oblivion by Yatoro, attempting to TP out again. Can he do it again? Yes! How many times is he going to get away with this?
Don't really have the same pushing prowess in their lineup. Their lineup's actually just flat out really bad at taking towers aside from Brew, right? That's the one hero that will get that done.
But he's so good, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, he has to commit his ult to get it done though. Okay, Zai.
Primal Split is there. Nado's going to provide some cover, but will be surrounded and eventually brought down.
That's a Shadow Step and a Primal Split.
Mira. Does that.
They also find Miposhka.
Another support kill. Going the way of Liquid, so take out both of them from Spirit's side.
Collapse once again being slowed down. Very curious how he's going to itemize in this game, right? Because we've talked about Crippling Fear being really good against certain heroes, so a lot of the time you want to buy Blink, but I just think there's too many problems. If you blink in, you can get glimpsed away, you get caught in Static Storm.
Oh boy,
dead.
Another big kill for Liquid as Laurel will get dropped in his own jungle. Miposhka next. Double kill for Mickey. Has that Sacred Relic. There's one more component to go. Laurel is going to be spotted. If they have the damage this time, he is surrounded, but Miposhka's on the south side. He's stuck inside that kinetic field right now. Static Storm to follow as well, completely surrounded by this Primal Spirit. Brewlings. It ends up being a very easy kill for Liquid. Anytime this Brew Split is online, it feels like it's just a kill. Now Mira's gonna get spotted, stunned up as well. There's a smoke screen onto 2. Down goes the Invoker. Soulbind is there though. Yatoro trying to clean up on the backside. Not able to even get the support. Has to time lapse back. Yatoro continue on here. They are able to find Nisha.
Oh, that's a great tornado.
Onto several heroes. Yatoro looks like they're able to take out Zai now. And the rest of Liquid now on the run. Inkswell a little bit too late.
Nobody, but he gets them on like both outer edges. This one was more like a straightforward one. Oh well.
All right.
That was a long chase. It was a very big kill. The kill bounty for that one being claimed by Yatoro, and he also claimed Insania basically solo.
Yatoro in a bit of trouble, does not have mana for his ult. Inside that smoke screen, down he goes. Liquid find Mira in addition. Nisha, double kill for him. He never leaves the ult.
Rubik and Morphling work in Dota is,
yeah, true.
It was a choice.
They regret it, I'm sure. Nisha, okay, we're going to shadow step onto Miposhka. He looks to be very dead.
Oh, wait, they got that.
Weaver in a lot of trouble.
He's okay.
Okay, looks like Ricky's going to stay alive here. Terrorize is there, not really clipping too many heroes as Nisha gets off the smoke screen again, but the right clicks are way too much from Yatoro, who actually will live through this engagement. It's Collapse now, taking a Spectral Dagger, nice tornado onto 2. Zai is there with that Primal Split available. Mira gonna go in, Viz, just going for a D-ward, knowing that he is likely dead. So 2 for 1.
There will be the scan coming out from Liquid.
He'd
will
rather
be
go
too
for
late.
A fight.
Actually, he didn't. Okay.
He did not go for it. He wants Insania instead. Crippling Fear now onto 2. They can get the Primal Split, man. They can do it. He cannot get off his ult. 50 seconds dead for Zai. That is a huge ultimate not available for the side of Liquid. They're going to lose Grimstroke, though, to start things out. And Nisha getting pursued. Already at half HP. He's taking so much damage. Weaver just rips him a new one, but Laurel dies shortly after. Lots of trades on both sides. Yatoro popped the BKB. Sunstrike not going to clip. Looks like the Ghost Scepter's there for Boxy, but will eventually die.
Nice TP from Laurel as well. He TP'd the moment the Basher stopped proccing, because then he has a very high chance of not getting a second bash on him, so he did get out of that one. But quite a funny
Push is coming up soon. Collapse wants to take a fight. They're trying to apply all their pressure to the Spectre, but they don't have to break with them right now. As Mira taking the brunt of damage from Nisha on this ring. He pop his BKB, wants to finish off the Invoker. He does so successfully. Now that's an instant buyback from him. As Nisha, only with one smoke screen to go, Collapse just trying to bash him down. He will do so. They will buy him back immediately, though. And now, continuing on the fight, as Boxy dies inside that kinetic field. Mickey trying to apply some pressure to Laurel. He's already at half health, but there's the break. Can they finish off the Spectre? But no, not going to be enough damage. At least not yet. But jumping in is Collapse to try to finish the job. But there's the Manta style, keeping him alive. Yatoro, though, very healthy, will claim the kill for himself. Now focusing on Zai, whose primal split is already down. Barely lives to the last Gemini attack. Big Sunstrike coming out. Double kill for Yatoro. And just like that, I mean, effectively it's a 4v3 right now, but there were some buybacks coming out.
Still will have an inherent advantage. Going to gate up here. Maybe try to get a flank move going. They do have a smoke on the
Ooh, really fast Roach. 8 seconds.
Oh, Mira gets caught immediately.
Yeah, deleted. Does have buyback, so that's a long respawn timer, though. You might have to buy back if you want to contest Roach. There, the crippling fear initiation from Collapse with a nullifier, bringing Dark Willow down to her knees. Boxy's dead. That Collapse standing his ground against Nisha, doesn't really care about anybody. Primal Split already activated. Laurel swiftly killing a couple of them. He's going to get pursued. He's going to get dusted, in fact. Now he's kind of all alone. He's going to get Abyssal Bladed by Mickey inside that Static Storm. Now big kill for Liquid. No buyback for Laurel at all. They do find Ricky on the other side, though. Big trade for the likes of Team Spirit. And then Mickey trying to run away, being pursued. Nullifier with the blink from Collapse. Double kill for Yatoro. And Roche will be joining you very shortly.
And despite having that Ag Static Storm, if they don't have the Ag Static Storm, I think Tiny doesn't die. He
talked about this as a potential thing. His Dark Portrait.
Oh, they find Mira.
He bought back recently. So technically a dieback, 5v4.
They need to hurry back to base, though. This is fast.
Range Rax is going to die with one more right click. In fact, they might be just going for the kills here. Collapse getting the crippling fear. There's the Abyssal Blade as well. Is that enough damage to actually get a kill here? As Mickey trying to limp back to his fountain, but Laurel and company forcing out the fortification. Now Laurel looks like he's going to be the sacrifice for Team Spirit. So they don't get what they came for, but they did force a fortification. As Mickey's going to show himself, push out these lanes. You're right, especially without that fortification, it's just a freebie if Weaver's in your base. But Liquid, they want to do some base pushing of their own. They're sick of being stuck in their own. Okay.
Holy!
Getting surrounded and destroyed. Does have his buyback intact.
He was not ready for that jump.
Everything out here. The Primal Split taking out the tier 3 tower in the bot lane and now focusing on the barracks. Team Spirit, are you going to lose a barracks after all of this? Collapse, again, still has his buyback available. Primal Split is ending, though, so not a whole lot of tower damage after the fact.
His Dark Portrait is effectively forcing them out. Look at it. Oh, my God.
Spirit, which at this stage, not very much, but the building advantage definitely in their favor. Collapse popping the ult, looking for Zai. Crippling Fear is there. Pops the BKB. That's all they wanted to get out of it. Nisha trying to go on top. We just see Abyssal Blade onto Laurel, stuck inside the Static Storm, but pops his BKB of his own and will walk away safely. Everyone just trying to wait out this Primal Split now. As Collapse looking for Nisha. Nullifier still applied as Laurel kind of just stuck in place. He's going to eat the cheese to survive. Nisha's dead, though, as Collapse basically soloed him. Does have the buyback available. See if he expends it at this moment. Looks like Mickey's going to be next on the list, though.
No buyback on him.
That's big. No buyback for him, so that's a 4v5 essentially with the buyback now coming out from Nisha. Collapse. Looking for the kill onto Zai. Tornado for the time being already at half HP. He's just melting under the pressure. And that's another hero without buyback on the Liquid side. Effectively 5 versus 3. And all is open for Spirit to potentially take this game number 3. A couple more right clicks and down go the rest of the buildings. Mega creep secured for Team Spirit. And now going for the tier 4s. That's the last fortification for Liquid now. Yatoro just using Satanic to take off First Crown, not even caring about anybody. It's so much building damage. Already both tier 4s down to Static Storm, putting all their efforts onto the Weaver. Laura literally ignoring everybody along with Collapse as they will take down the Ancient and Team Spirit secure themselves top 3.
What a great game, especially the first 20 to 25 minutes. These teams were so evenly matched. Every single fight was trading of kills. Nobody really truly dropping the ball, but in the later moments of this game, some of the clutch moments, a couple of pickoffs on the Spectre really slowed him down.